left, there is the Monument of Discoveries, and on my right, there is also Belém Tower over there. Wow, where are we? Oh, we're finally out to the seating area at the outside. The waitress didn't think that we would finish everything, but we actually did finish everything. So I decided to go to Pena Palace in Sintra as a day trip from Lisbon, and honestly, it turned out to be one of the most magical experiences I've had in Portugal. The drive from Lisbon to Sintra is only about 30 to 40 minutes, but once you start climbing up the hills towards the palace, it feels like you're heading into another world. So remember, you have to take the bus number, which is 434 from Central train station to get to this Pena Palace. It took around 15 minutes to get to this point. So one thing to remember is even if you are at the entrance, you still have to climb like 15 to 20 minutes to get to the Pena Palace. So you need to have a good pair of shoes. If you're planning a visit, here's what you should know about the tickets. Entry to the palace and park costs around 20 euros for adults, and it includes access to the palace interiors, the terraces, and all of the surrounding park grounds and gardens. If you only want to explore the park and viewpoints outside, there's a cheaper ticket just for that. The palace interior tickets are timed, so make sure you arrive at the slot you booked. And if you don't feel like walking uphill from the park entrance, there's also a small shuttle for just a few euros extra. Pena Palace sits more than 500 meters from above the sea level, right at the top of the Sintra Mountains. And walking up there, I really felt like I was in the clouds. The air is cooler, the views are endless, and there's this dreamy atmosphere that makes you forget you're just a short trip away from Lisbon. So our ticket includes access to the park and the courtyard. It really resembles the courtyard of Bahia Palace with all these tile work, and it reminds me of Morocco a lot. What I love most about Pena Palace is that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's colorful, it's dramatic, and it's completely unique. Whether you're into history, architecture, or just want the perfect fairy tale photo, Pena Palace is one of those must-see spots when visiting Lisbon. We're still in this palace. It's so huge and so gigantic, and it's like never-ending maze. Wow, where are we? Oh, we're finally out to the seating area at the outside. So earlier I was wondering like what was this place, and then we just got in there from the other side, and then we just came out from the another side. And even though it can get busy with tourists, once you slow down and really take in the atmosphere, you will realize why so many people fall in love with this palace. It's just not a palace, it's an experience, a little taste of magic on the hills of Sintra. Well, I believe this is one of those Instagrammical spots that truly lives up to the hype. It felt like stepping into a Disney palace or straight into the pages of a fairy tale. Pena Palace is pure magic and is a must-see when you're in Lisbon.
Look at this menu. Everything is under 10 euro. I am speechless. Like, every single thing is just literally like 6 euros, 8 euros. The main courses are like 9 euros-ish. This is so cheap and so reasonable. So look at this. Grilled cod fish with potatoes and vegetables cost like 8 euros 95. And grilled cuttlefish is also 8 euro 95. Grilled sardines with salad is 8 euros. Even the grilled steak is just like 8 euros. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this restaurant exists. So yeah, we are really excited to try almost every dish, and then the waitress is saying like 4 dishes is too much for 2 persons. So what she recommends is maybe just order like 2 to 3, but we're like, no, we'll try everything. So 4 main dishes. And then for the drinks, we order a white wine for a bottle. So it's like 10 euro for a bottle. We drink wine a lot, and even in the UK. In the UK, wines are so expensive. So a bottle of wine would cost like £8-ish to £10-ish, and that's like the lowest price that you can get for a bottle of wine. And if you go to the restaurants, and it will cost more than that. So a bottle of wine here for 10 euros is so reasonable and so cheap. Cheers. Wow, smells good. So there's one funny story about how we found this restaurant, so I'll tell you guys. We were just trying to find a restaurant for tonight for the dinner, and then I was just like scrolling on the TikTok, and I found a TikTok video about a guy is saying that this restaurant is so cheap, like Portuguese restaurant. And then one of the guys commented that why you're going to there, because it's not cheap at all, and I would recommend this place instead. So he recommended like 3 different restaurants in that comment, and I did a little background check on those 3 different restaurants, and this restaurant is the cheapest of them. And also I read the reviews, and they're like, oh, it's so delicious, so cheap. So I was like, this is the restaurant that we'll definitely have to go. And now that we're here, so there's a reason why this restaurant is so cheap. So this restaurant is situated at the back of the alleyway, like not in front of the main square, and there's no view, or not a seafront restaurant. So the entrance is a bit underrated or underwhelming. Even though this restaurant is not really popular among the tourists, I mean at least on TikTok, but this restaurant is loved by all the locals, and it's really popular among the locals. Usually there's a long queue to get into this restaurant, but we were lucky. We got here like a bit earlier than the dinner time, so we didn't really have to queue. We got the seat straight away. But now I can see that there's a queue up front. So I don't know if they take reservations or not, but if you're lucky, you get a seat. Guys, look at this. Everything we've ordered is on the table right now. We don't really need to wait for a long time. I mean, it's like only 15 minutes or something. They all got here one by one each other, and it's so fast. I can't believe it's so fast. So I'm really excited to try. This is grilled codfish, and look at this. It's big potatoes and with some vegetables. I'm gonna try some bit right now. The taste is so good. It just blended in so perfectly. Let me have some potatoes as well. Potato is so good. It's wild potato, but it tastes so nice. Let me try this mackerel. This tastes so perfect. I mean, honestly, it's better than the codfish. I like this one better than the codfish. It's a bit salty, and I'm not sure if you will like this one if you're not into salty dishes or something. But since I'm into the salty dishes, but I like this one. And they say that I will have to sprinkle this sauce over it. So let me do some bits here. Okay, and then we'll go for this one. It's not as salty as the mackerels, but the grill is so good. It's so delicious. Other sardines doesn't have a lot of bones as much as mackerel. You know, if you're scared of bones, go for sardine or codfish, but let's try the salmon. Oh, salmon. Oh, the veggie is so big. Salmon is so good, but I'm wrong. I mean, if you're afraid of bones, just go for the salmon. It doesn't have bones. Oh gosh, it's so good. Sorry about the mess, guys. The waitress didn't think that we would finish everything, but we actually did finish everything. Look at the bones. They're like, oh my goodness. It is so delicious. So guys, we're actually at King Street, which is the famous spot of the town. So this place is packed with bars, clubs, and many restaurants, and it's like the center of Lisbon. This street actually is next to our Airbnb. So last night we could actually hear all the noises from the clubs and the people and the music and everything. So what we're thinking is we'll take some pictures here, and then we're gonna come back later in the evening to enjoy the nightlife of Lisbon. We just bought our tickets for today. So this ticket includes all the metros, buses, trams for 24 hours, and it costs us 11.50 euros. If we want to travel a lot for today, I think 24 hours is worth the shot. So we're now on the metro and we don't even get a seat. Look at this, it's so packed, it's so busy. And the display on the train is saying that the temperature outside is 17 degrees Celsius. So we're so happy. Yeah. We're now at the riverbank. Today is so sunny and it is also Saturday. So you can see there are loads of people who's enjoying the sun just like us. And it's just so perfect to be out today. And on my left, there is the Monument of Discoveries. And on my right, there is also Belém Tower over there. This is the riverbank that connects the two landmarks. So we're now up close to the Monument to Discoveries, and this monument is so stunning. Look at this architecture. I've never seen so amazing as this, and it's up to the seafront, so it is so cool to see up close. If you do have time, you can just hire the e-bike or scooter. It's a self-renting service, and then you can just stroll along the river while you're enjoying the views, and it's so nice. Apart from the outstanding views, there are also loads of cafes, bars, ice cream strolls, and people just order something and then they're just doing nothing, just chilling and just enjoying the views. So we're now at the Belém Tower, which is one of the most well-known landmarks of Lisbon. So it is a stunning fortress that was built in 16th century, and its purpose was to protect the city wall and later became the landmark of Lisbon. You can also enter the fortress, which is around €5, but today is so sunny and look at the queue to the entry point, and I think we'll just skip it and we'll just go to other parts of the Lisbon to visit the most of the places. When you see through the entrance, it's like seeing through the Lisbon city, only one side and then the sea on the other side. Huh?